up, I told you. I like the idea of the Corsair as a guerrilla. The very first Corsair, the prototype, first flew in 1940, much earlier than... In our Mustang, passing its birthplace on our line of sight. Now airborne, the pilots are pulling up the undercarriage, flaps, checking the tension pressures of where they want them to be, and pulling together to bring up the formation.
Trees are almost on the point of land protruding into Port Phillip Bay, discovered in 1836 by the crew of the HMS Rattlesnake that was doing a survey of the bay. The first mate on that ship was John M. Cook, and his Point Cook got his name from that. Canopy up pass.
Canopy up pass, as Ken said, and a beautiful noise. One of the interesting things is that PD, Peter Clements, leading in the Corsair, is actually flying the formation, the other two.
Point Cook has been always classified as an all-over brass airfield. Those runways that you see out in front of you were put in approximately the 1930s to accommodate more traffic that was conducted here.
Utility of aircraft markings. We have an interesting set. The silver Mustang is in Australian Air Force markings from that period, with the blue and white roundel. The P-40 in green has the American star without the bar, previous to the bar, and with no red dot in the middle. Both of those are missing the red dot because they were used to fight the Japanese in World War II, and the Japanese marking was a red dot. In front, the Corsair is in, as I said earlier, Honduran colours, Honduran Air Force, and those are the wingtip blue and white markings with the star. Very unusual, probably the only time you'll see those markings in the air. Nice day to go flying today, as you'd expect.
Curtiss, line of firm. Go. Echelon left. Go. And they went over to the UK, had a look, and then called for the formation of a flying corps. And two instructors were selected, Henry Peter and Eric Harrison. Eric Harrison was an expat Australian. They came to Australia. The Army was responsible for the flying corps. I'll let you listen to these aircraft as they come past. Consequently, the Army chose Canberra, where they were building Duntroon. When the first good inch too high, the aircraft won't operate there. They knew there'd been some flying done down at Altona and Langwarrin, so they came down here and had a look.
Going back in a tail chase. It's just as much fun to fly as it looks like. They came back previously in an echelon, stepped off to the left. When I say just, they're paying a lot of attention to those tension pressures, engine and prop speed. Nice and low. And bringing it around. they're much more difficult to fly, but combats often ended up right down as here on the deck and trying to find the other guy and evade someone catching you. PD is a reserve officer for the Air Force Museum. Glenn Coy, as we said at the introduction, is our operations officer here in the Mustang. Bernie Heuser is the chief engineer and pilot for the Old Aeroplane Company, operated by Judy who's here today. All the aircraft across for us to enjoy, along with Graeme Hosking's Corsair. Lots of lovely noise. Spaces the aircraft out nicely. P-40 tail come down, Mustang just touching down now.
And if you look back towards the tower, you'll see the Corsair coming in for his first part.
We never managed to get BD to land. Coming in, another canopy up pass, looking to your right.
300 knots, about
600 kilometres an hour. Don't do that on the highway. You can see him pulling up there, bleeding that speed off as he goes up over the top. Keeping the speed up, inverted. He's still under positive G, he's still being pushed down into the seat, rolling to return.
And reversing back now for a belly.
Speed building up as he comes downhill.
That was fairly up past.
Corsair really came into its own at the back end of World War II. Barrel roll, if you imagine a giant barrel while you're inside.
Imagine I'm rolling around a big barrel.
Here we go. In a corkscrew direction. Again, positive G throughout. My favourite aerobatic manoeuvre when I'm a passenger, not too much G, turns the world upside down, looks magnificent. Looks like that. Pulling up. Everything's upside down. You can see us again. Pulling it around, it's all gone green. Pulling out again. So look up Tyabb Air Show on your favourite social media, Facebook, Twitter or the like. Google, and you'll find the details. And the Tyabb Air Show, I can say, is Royal Australian Air Force presence, good support on the ground for the Royal Australian Navy. And I'll let you listen to the beautiful sound of these two Merlin engines.
Now coming back towards you now, come up to the vertical, after the
giving off a little bit of coolant, which is perfectly normal because, as you can imagine, it's a water spray. An air on roll. This particular model of Corsair was originally intended and used as a night fighter. Can you imagine flying and operating this using a radar in the cockpit at night from a carrier and back to a carrier looking for Japanese or North Korean aircraft? I think this will be his fifth final pass. I tell you, we shouldn't give him so much fuel. It's so much fun.
About 180 kilometres an hour.
Not cheap to operate, not cheap to own. Thankfully to generous people like Judy Pay over here, who owns the aeroplanes, the Kittyhawk here and the SNJ up there and a few other toys. She owns a business called the Old Aeroplane Company over at Tyabb. And obviously we've got a windshield down there, Cessna Bird Dog from RAAF Fox, so everybody comes to participate with us. The Mustang was out of the air for 8 years with engine and airframe problems, and after a $300,000 engine overhaul, plus a lot of other things, it's now back in the air. Not cheap to operate, but fantastic to see operating, of course.
More of it's a history question myself to answer that for you. Yeah, I think we scored today, didn't we? So just again, highlights and warnings.
Look, the Second World War would have gone through and went through into the 50s. It would started on Tiger Moths and then moved up into the Australian context where Wirraways, which were very, very similar. And the next step from that was up into Mustangs.
Absolutely. So here in Australia, it started on Tiger Moth. Very basic aircraft, fixed undercarriage biplane. Went on to the SNJ type that we operated at the harbour. And the Wirraway meeting for training with us.